This episode is a little bit of a weird one. There are a couple of quests that don't treat us super well. We're trying to complete Imperial Corruption and then later on Paranoia, and both of them have some issues. Suffice to say, this episode isn't going to be super important for you to finish. The only important thing that we really accomplish in this one is to go see Joffrey at Weynon Priory. But as usual, you can follow the chapter titles in the video description, and that'll send you to the important parts of the video. If you want, you could just skip this whole video and catch up with us for the next one where we complete these two quests anyway and get on with our lives. And if you prefer just to catch up with it as it is, welcome back to Oblivion. We're back at it. We're back at it on the late night. Folks, this is Shaman. Feel free to pause on any of these items if you want to learn more about them, but I'm playing a Nord under the birth sign of the tower. I'm playing a Bard, and I'm currently level 3. We have just succeeded in completing a couple of interesting quests, and I am going over to Discord to find out what quest we are going to embark upon next. So, I'm going to just slowly cycle through these while y'all sort of keep an eye on what we might be doing here. So, in introduction, last week, I guess I mean to say last time, but it was last week, we broke the siege of Kvatch. We found out that Daedric Gate, that gate to Oblivion, well, if you go in there, you can go ahead and shut it down as long as you fought your way through this fortress of Daedra. Strange creatures born of fire. We succeeded in doing so and freed Kvatch from their grasp. After that, did a little bit of mercantile, and headed out, continuing our journey west toward Anvil. We reached Anvil and then turned around and headed just a little way back. We spent some time reading the Black Horse Courier. We're going to be doing some story time tonight here as well, because this is, of course, a lore playthrough. This is going to be a lore-heavy playthrough. After that, we explored Anvil very, very briefly, before heading over to Crowhaven. Crowhaven, of course, being the big waypoint on the origin of the Grey Prince quest. We discovered there that the Grey Prince, this famed arena fighter, is the son of an orc scullery maid and a nobleman who just so happened to be a vampire. The Grey Prince is unfortunately devastated at this, and we have not been able to get much out of him since then in regards to sensible dialogue. So, that is where we're at. And now, let me head on over to the Discord and find out what we're going to be embarking on next, because I did ask y'all to pop on over to Discord and let me know in the games chat where you want me to head next. Now, I know I've seen a couple of votes here. I spoke to Jensine in the Imperial Market District about the corrupt watchman. She told me that same story that Rostlin and Lornock did. The Imperial Watch Captain, Audens Avidius, is extorting money from the shopkeepers. They're all too afraid of him to do anything about it. I need to find someone with the authority to stop him. She says only another watch captain would be able to arrest him. Alright. So, where does that put us? Where does this want us to go? I suppose we're going to have to go around and chat with some captains, aren't we? Alright, so, seeking an Imperial captain who will perhaps...
Get your Black Horse Courier here.
Who perhaps have something to say about Auden's...
You have my ear, citizen.
This is our man right here.
I'm Watch Captain Auden Avidius. Don't forget it. I like this city quiet as a mouse. Raise a fuss, and you'll be sorry.
Copy that. What an incredible sword you have here. Hey, I wonder if...
Yes?
I feel like a bribe is a bad idea. Let's just chat first. Okay, this and then this, I guess.
Nice.
Okay, I didn't make a ton of progress on that. Hey, Sander, how's it going?
Come find me.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about you. Alright, Market District. Where are we going to find... Here, hey, let's talk about...
Hello? Go ahead, please.
A bit of chit-chat.
I understand money is tight, but buying discount spells seems like a bad idea.
I'm probably going that direction myself a bit later. Don't poo-poo unless you've tried. Listen, I've been hearing some things. Where can I find a watch captain?
Go see Hieronymus Lex. He's a pompous fool, just like you.
Pardon me.
He might listen to your complaint.
Very well. Hieronymus Lex.
Good day.
I dare say we've met before, although I can't say I've...
What is it, citizen? Trouble? If you've got a complaint, tell it to the watch captain. I've got better...
Sorry to bother you. Has this updated our quest log at all, or is this one of those things we just sort of have to find our way? The guards are no help. Any complaints about guard activities are to be taken to the guard captain. Of course, Auden's Avidius is one of the guard captains, so that won't work. I could try talking to one of the other watch captains. Ah, we have a heading. Let's head to the arena. But first, we need to buy some spells. I've just realized it's time. After that little note. Now, these are discount spells, but at the same time, what better way to practice than on cheap spells? At least, I hope that's a sensible approach.
Go ahead, please.
Let's
Yes?
have a chat first.
That's enough. Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
And then
Handsome.
bribe him a
Nice.
few times.
For me, every little bit. For me, that's not bad. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
All right, we've got some stuff. Now, here is the thing. Let's see, absorb skill for 10 seconds. No, I don't want that. I don't want restoration. So what I need is illusion magic. Where is our illusion magic? Of course, I don't have enough magic for any of this stuff, do I? Restoration, mysticism. Can we talk about... Can we talk about our options here? These are supposed to be discount spells, aren't they? Oh, wretched. Okay. Let's see. Alteration. The water breathing can be handy. I've already got shocking touch and something. I think I got something better than snowball. Let me see. Alteration. I don't have anything. I'm not seeing anything related to illusion magic. See, this would be pretty handy. But my restoration is not very high. Judas Priest is just kill. Just the kill spell. Any additional healing? I'm not seeing anything. And as far as I can tell, this is the entire list. So, all right. Maybe next time.
You too.
Wait, I don't have anything that I can sell.
Edgar
you, do I?
Vautrin. What can I interest you in?
No selling options. Okay. In that case, I shall be back later, perhaps. Perhaps. Gotta go see about a guard captain. Morning. I need some property here someplace. I need a place where I can put my stuff. Just a place where I can start to collect my books. Now, of course, I do have this amulet burning a hole in my pocket, so maybe that's the best way to go. Surely there will be some reward for turning that in, don't you think? Maybe we go see about this guard captain, and then beyond that, we can see where the road takes us. Sandra says, do you keep the friendship with the shopkeepers over time, or does it go down over time? And Sandra, that is a very interesting question that I also wish to know the answer to. Part of the reason why I did that, even after I saw that, I wasn't sure what kind of spells they would have, was because I'm thinking I want to find that out.
You have my ear, citizen.
Hieronymus.
Hieronymus Lex, officer of the Watch. Every hand is needed to build an honest city, and it begins with you.
An interesting attitude. Now, let's have a chat. I'm certainly not going to bribe you. Unfortunately, that's been my avenue of approach for my previous ventures. Let's try to keep this amicable, yes?
Sure. That's a bit excessive. That works for me.
All right. Tell me your view of the Imperial City.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
All right. I can get behind that.
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
Do you blame them? I wonder. Tell me this. If there were corruption in the city, what would you do about it?
I don't have time for this now. The Grey Fox is on the loose. Take this problem to Itius Hain. He's also a captain of the Imperial Watch.
Itius Hain. Very well.
Good luck with Itius.
Thank you, Captain Lex. Yeah, Sandra, at the end of the day, it would just be good for me to know in my heart, okay, I'm doing it right, I'm just not very good at it. That would be, frankly, a very encouraging thought to me. Hello?
Rasharad greets you. Lose the key to your house? Find Mandil. She can get in, I'll bet.
Mandil.
You too.
Now this is significant because I'm actually hunting for trainers. Sneakery, maybe? Go to Mandil, the Imperial City. Okay. Oh, no. Got my eye on you. All right.
Savarius Aetius, we will comply with the Watch's orders. The Aetius family will stay clear of the Syntavs, if they stay clear of us.
Oh dear. What's this all about?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
I've heard.
I agree with the Watch Captain. This Aetius Syntav feud has gone on long enough. I can control my people. I hope Iniel can control his.
Now, are we supposed to meet with Iniel Syntav? Is that who we're headed toward right now? What's your name? Now, Itius Hain. The Gardens District. This is feeling like a bit of a goose chase, if I'm honest. Well, he's here somewhere.
My children are starving. I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Yeah, have a
Thank
coin.
you, kind sir. I'm listening.
Your voice has changed somewhat, hasn't it? Let's start with some bribes.
We understand. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay.
Get into up to 90.
Thanks.
Listen, let's talk about the Grey Fox, shall we?
Are you looking for him?
I'm just curious about him.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there's a thief king named the Grey Fox. He controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil.
You don't say. Listen, I need to get my hands on every book.
I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Derloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Interesting. Any other rumors?
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
I've heard. Goodbye.
Blessing you as my ears upon me.
Alright, we've learned some interesting
I've not
news.
read that
Get your
yet.
black horse, curry
It's a shame there isn't more time to spend with football.
Hello.
I'm listening.
You may be, but you're not what I'm looking for.
You have my ear, citizen.
Idius.
Idius Hain, guard captain. You don't want to know me. Stay on the right side of the law and we can stay perfect strangers.
Very well. Listen,
Go
let's
ahead.
have a chat and just get this up above 50 and pray. Not a big jokes fan? No, he doesn't like that one. Okay, good.
I don't. That's enough. That's great. How's it go again?
Okay. And then
Every little
get
excellent.
up to past 70. Hopefully this works.
These are very serious charges.
They are.
If you can get 2 witnesses to testify against Alden Servinius, I'll arrest him. Otherwise, I can't help you.
I understand.
A short stay in our lovely Imperial prison should cool your enthusiasm for a life of crime. The drunk tank, in particular, has a unique aroma.
Very well. Goodbye.
I hope your witnesses are willing to come forward.
As do I. Alright, we're off to hunt witnesses. It's curious how...
Speak.
Wait, Imperial Warder? Is this different from an Imperial Guard?
What is it now? We're always on duty.
Imperial Guardian? An Imperial Warder. Interesting. Okay, there's no one to find here. Let's take a look elsewhere. You know what? Stonewall shields. It's an investment I could see myself making. Also, can either of you train
Stonewall shields.
me? Ooh, perhaps? No. That's alright.
Take care.
Alright, let's have a chat.
Stonewall shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Acius, your servant.
Unsurprising.
All right.
Let's have a quick chat.
Excellent. I appreciate the gesture.
Alright.
That will get you something.
Get you above 70.
Can't do better than that.
No, indeed not. Let's talk
Perhaps you
about
need
what
new
you've
armor.
got.
A weapon. I have a large selection of both.
A shield would be nice. Tower of the Nine. Ah, just the 50,000 gold then, eh? I see. Very well. I understand. I will be back later.
Take care.
Man, would it be handy to spend some time on that, wouldn't it? Good grief. Okay, I need someone who can train me in speechcraft. Imperial City, Green Emperor Way. All right. Okay. Now, come on. What are we doing here? Do we just need to talk to random people? Or are we really being directed toward a specific district? Because it feels like, yeah, we just came through this door. How are you going to send me elsewhere now? Okay, let's start talking to some folks. No, Jensine, I would guess, could help us pretty quickly. What do you say, Jensine? You've seen it. Would you be willing to testify? Come on, Jensine. I need you.
See anything you like?
Well, frankly, Jensine, you always bring a smile to my face. You know what's funny? She actually looks a little bit like Cass. I've got... Actually, ooh, this is an interesting question, because I had her pretty high up.
Go on.
Disposition is maxed. So, I mean, yeah, up above 70 is in good shape. But I believe it was up near 72 last time. So, Sandra, to answer your question, I don't believe it goes down, at least by very much. I've got a big ask of you. I'd like you to testify against Auden Zavidius.
You want me to publicly accuse Auden Zavidius of corruption? I'd sooner swim naked in a pool filled with slaughterfish and mud crabs.
I understand. But listen, if you and one more person would be willing...
Looking to lighten your load but fill up your coin purse?
It just might work. I'll talk to you again later.
Let's keep my problem with Auden's just between you and I.
I'm doing some work on this already. It's delicate. Jensine refuses to testify against Auden Zavidius. I don't think I can persuade her. I'll have to try the other two, Laurent and Ruslan. All right. Laurent, Ruslan?
Good morning.
Where are you?
What is it, citizen?
Oh boy, what a goose chase this is. Hey, where do I need to be right now? Because you're starting to drive me a little bit crazy. Have I never been to this district before? Some of this stuff doesn't look familiar. What are you? And where be the door for you? Here we go. The Temple District. The Temple of the One. Alright, let's see about it.
Well met. Go ahead, please.
Any rumors?
I think we're in for some hard times.
Yes, I know.
Farewell.
So, what about this then? Can I not approach for some healing? I recognize these symbols on the ground. I have to admit I'm fairly unimpressed by the temple.
Heard any news from the other provinces? They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
Who are you? You are?
Where are my manners? I'm Ralsa Norvalo. My husband, Gillen, has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
How does he know me? I am in need of some money at the moment, so perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
Normally I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please forgive my audacity.
Go on.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit.
All right, get to the point.
He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Seradur's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say.
Oh, I'll be there.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
And to you.
Hi there.
I simply am not making any promises as to
Yes?
the time frame of that particular visit.
What is it, citizen?
This is not the door. Laurent! Laurent! Are you home? Get out here, you old bastard. Laurent!
Oh, it's you again.
I've heard that you've been asking around about that corrupt guard. Just don't mention my name. I have enough problems. Good news from Kvatch for a change.
All
This
right.
better be good.
Let's chat.
I can't argue. Blah. You think that's funny?
Nope, I can't. All right.
We
couple of bribes?
understand it. That's very
One quick
good.
bribe. All right, Laurent, I want you to testify against Auden Zavidius.
Testify against a watch captain and accuse him of corruption? I don't think I'm willing to risk doing that.
Do it. Otherwise nothing happens.
Testify.
I've got to persuade you, don't I?
Yes?
Yes, indeed.
Well, isn't that sweet of you? This may be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but I'll testify against Auden Zavidius. I suppose someone has to stand up to him.
Well, how brave of you.
I'm going to keep a low profile for a while.
Yes, I know. All right. Now, don't you make me chase after you.
Have you seen my friend Laurent? I'm worried about him.
Yes, I have, in fact.
Go ahead.
A bit of a chat. All right. Don't make me pay you like this.
You should be ashamed. Well, isn't that sweet of you? Excellent.
Yes. All right. I want you to listen to me. You have to testify against Auden Zavidius. You are my last hope.
You've convinced me. If I don't stand up to him, who will? I just hope I'm not committing suicide.
No, listen. You and your friend, you stay together, you stay safe, and we're going to take him down together.
You're very curious. Perhaps too curious for your own good.
Yes, I know. Goodbye, Ruslan.
I'm going to keep a low profile for a while.
As well you should. I'll be back. All right. I've convinced both Ruslan and Laurent to testify against Auden Zavidius. I hope Ichius Hayne is true to his word and arrests his fellow watch captain. Otherwise, those two are going to be in a lot of trouble. I could keep an eye out on those two and make sure that they go and see Ichius first in the morning. Yes, I should, shouldn't I? First thing in the morning? So I've got a bit of time. Now the question is, where does my map want me to go? I'm feeling drawn somewhere, you know. And I can tell you with a great deal of certainty it is not to the house of that goof in the Temple District. I'm a little nervous that the fact that it really wants me to head back to Jensen's, even though the Jensen storyline doesn't know that it's advanced anymore. I'm pretty... Okay, here we go. That's where I need to be. Okay, other side of this same district. I'm a little worried that means that this quest is glitched a little bit. I've heard there is a possibility of that happening.
It's you. Hi.
I need to get into my mortar and pestle here, and I think I'm going to do that while I'm waiting for Laurent. Let's see, it says first thing in the morning. Uh-oh, what time is it? Okay, it's 3 p.m. Let me just check on them, see how they're doing.
These days, I get nervous whenever I see a watchman. Maybe I'll just stay inside.
Prudent until this business is over.
Damn watchmen. I bet they're all crooked.
All right. Now, I hope you don't mind if I just spend some time here. At least I can get some repairs practice. Let me go ahead and boost up my gauntlets definitely need some help. And why can't I? Only a journeyman may repair magic items. Okay, so I got to keep working on it. All right. In that case, what's the lowest? My gauntlets. Tally-ho. Oh, that's right. I can keep working on it. I'm just gonna keep boosting my lowest stuff until it's up there. I still haven't. Oop. Heck. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. Nothing? No pings? I didn't get the exciting ping that indicates, hey, you did it, buddy. Oh, here it is. Mortar and pestle. Here we go. Combine ingredients with like effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will go. Use additional apparatuses to improve the strength of the potions you create. Okay. Now, I would really love cure disease and resist disease. Clanfear claws, okay, those are pretty significant. Just some regular old corn. Ooh, shock shield. That's going to be some interesting stuff. I'm not going to mess with the Daedra stuff right now. I would really love flower damages the personality. Okay. I want something that I have to imagine that garlic damages your personality. Yeah, I'm doing some streaming mem night. What's up? These are my late night streams. I have enjoyed Oblivion so much once upon a time, and I figured, you know what? I needed something to take the place of Warzone, because I don't want to play Warzone anymore, and I figured this was a good option. Nirnroot is seeming pretty poisonous, draining health and fatigue. Restore personality. Here we go. Primrose leaves. So let me go ahead and add that. What else? Okay. And then what else? I can't add anything to it? Is that the story? All right. In that case, let me just add some tomato and see if it'll let me add anything else. Okay, here we go. I've got plenty of this. So why not add some health restoration? And, ooh, I don't want to mess with the Daedra hearts until I'm a little bit better at this. Alright, some lettuce and some wolf meat. Ta-da! All right. That's enough for now. All right, Laurent, I'm just here to keep you safe.
Speak.
I could do it. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save and do it. If I don't take anything, what happens?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Oh, achoo. Oh, did you hear that? I sneezed. I'm crazy. All right, come on, up and at him. Ooh, hold on. Is he gone? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me he escaped my notice during the load screen. That's not going to be the thing, right? Or maybe maybe he's just been inside waiting to lock the door so we could go to sleep. Okay. All right. I don't want to wait 14 hours. Let's wait until 7:30. Laurent. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. You're okay, aren't you? Hey, open up in there. Come on, Laurent. $8:30, you should be up and going, Laurent. I'm supposed to be checking up on you.
We're here to serve. Carry on.
Laurent. Laurent, you got me nervous, Laurent. Come on, surely at almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Laurent! Okay, alright. Now I start to panic. Hieronymus? I call a challenge to you.
So, what do you have to report? Got called in on a murder. There's been some talk. Some of the men think it was, you know, the Dark Brotherhood. No heroics.
Brotherhood
all
talk.
right? Remember your training and do what you have to do. But don't take any unnecessary risks.
Whoa.
Back to the watch
Hi
then,
there.
eh? Don't forget to stop by the barracks later. I'll show you those new greaves.
Author those. I'm a sneak. Advanced sneak, in fact. And I train sneaks. No law against it.
Very well. Let's talk.
Let's get to training.
Only costs 180? You had bet. I shall.
You've got a lot to learn. The watch can't touch me. I'm careful, private-like. Don't like people following me. Sure, it makes people nervous, seeing me sneak around. Too bad.
Well, I like a man who knows his business. Is this my chance? This is my chance. Yes. Okay. Quick, before someone else jumps in his place. Let me go ahead. I have to switch over to my special tower key. Excellent, because I do not want to take too much time. All right. Now, I'll apologize if you're okay, Laurent, but I'm worried about you. Are you here, Laurent? Laurent. Housekeeping? Darkest darkness, eh? Laurent. Laurent, I just want to know that you're okay. Do you have a basement? You're not injured in the basement, are you? Laurent. Just how corrupt is that bastard? Laurent. Laurent, are you down here? No sign of Laurent. Alright, I'm pretty nervous that there might be something in here. This is a hard chest. This one is also hard. Darkest darkness. If I read it, I can put it back. How many pages? That's enough for me. Darkest darkness. In Morrowind, both worshippers and sorcerers summon lesser Daedra and bound Daedra as servants and instruments. Most Daedric servants could be summoned by sorcerers only for very brief periods, within the most fragile and tenuous frameworks of command and binding. This, fortunately, limits their capacity for mischief, though in only a few minutes most of these servants can do terrible harm to their summoners as well as their enemies. Worshippers may bind other Daedric servants to this plane through rituals and pacts. Such arrangements result in the Daedric servant remaining on this plane indefinitely, or at least until their body manifestations on this plane are destroyed, precipitating their supernatural essences back to Oblivion. Whenever Daedra are encountered at Daedric ruins or in tombs, they are almost invariably long-term visitors to our plane. Likewise, lesser entities bound by their Daedra lords into weapons and armor may be summoned for brief periods, or may persist indefinitely so long as they are not destroyed and banished. The class of bound weapons and bound armors summoned by temple followers and conjurers are examples of short-term bindings. Daedric artifacts like Maruna's Razor and the Mask of Clavicus Vial are examples of long-term bindings. The Tribunal Temple of Morrowind has incorporated the veneration of Daedra as lesser spirits subservient to the immortal Almsivi, the triune godhead of Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek. These subordinate Daedra are divided into the good Daedra and the bad Daedra. The good Daedra have willingly submitted to the authority of Almsivi. The bad Daedra are rebels who defy Almsivi, treacherous kin who are more often adversaries than allies. The good Daedra are Bothaya, Azura, and Mephala. The Hunger is a powerful and violent lesser Daedra, associated with Bothaya, father of plots, a sinuous, long-limbed, long-tailed creature with a beast-skulled head, noted for its paralyzing touch and its ability to disintegrate weapons and armor. The Winged Twilight is a messenger of Azura, goddess of dusk and dawn. Winged Twilights represent the feral harpies of the West, though the feminine aspects of the Winged Twilights are more ravishing, and their long, sharp, hooked tails are immeasurably more deadly. Spider Daedra are the servants of Mephala, taking the form of human spider centaurs, with a naked upper head, torso, and arms of human proportions, mounted on 8 legs and armored carapace, as of a giant spider. Unfortunately, these Daedra are so fierce and irrational that they cannot be trusted to heed the commands of the spinner. As a consequence, few sorcerers are willing to either summon or bind such creatures in Morrowind. The bad Daedra are Marunas Dagon, Malakath, Sheogorath, and Malog Baal. The 3 lesser Daedra are associated with Marunas Dagon, the agile and pesky Scamp, the ferocious and beast-like Clanfear, and the noble and deadly Dremora. The crocodile-headed humanoid Daedra, called the Daedrath, is a servant of Molag Bal, while the giant but dim-witted Ogrim is a servant of Malakath. Sheogorath's lesser Daedra, the Golden Saint, a half-clothed human female in appearance, is highly resistant to magic and a dangerous spellcaster. Another type of lesser Daedra often encountered in Morrowind is the Atronach, or Elemental Daedra. Atronachs have no binding kinship or alignments with the Daedra Lords, serving one realm or another at whim, shifting sides according to seduction, compulsion, or opportunity. Now this is interesting. Oops, okay, good. I thought I accidentally took it. Where is it? 3 lesser Daedra are associated with Marunas Dagon: Scamps, Clanfears, and Dremora. Those are the ones we've seen so far. Marunas Dagon is seeming like a prime candidate for the perpetrator of these plots. Marunas Dagon. Oh. Did I hear footsteps that weren't my own? Okay. All right. Back on the trail of Laronk. I got nothing.
Good afternoon.
You have my ear, citizen.
Now, I could be wrong, but I didn't think that this game usually let you just sort of float in the wind.
Get rid of.
One man's track.
Good afternoon.
Laronk, you bastard! Where have you been?
These days, I...
Where's the guard, Captain? And who are you?
It's you.
Antus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mages Guild affairs anymore. I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless, and proud of it.
I see.
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though.
Very well.
I believe I read that some time ago.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
See you.
Farthus Yules. I've got a nice house. I have a little income. Quite comfortable. The time is light on my hands. I understand old Dovin Arryn. It's a beautiful city. I love to walk, talk with everyone, hear the news, share the little stories of the day.
As do I. What do you buy?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things.
I see.
So? Really? Really now? Oh, please. Excellent. That's very good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk later.
Take care.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what to do here. There's an unknown Daedric Lord of Oblivion that the lore actually does not mention at all. That Daedric Lord is called Proteus Spade.
Greetings, Nord.
And I'm hoping that Proteus Spade can give me...
What is it, citizen? I'm Adamus Philida, prison administrator and commander of the Imperial Legion forces here in the Imperial City.
Oop.
Have we met? You look familiar.
Tell me about the Imperial City. I'm new around here.
It is a wonderful city, and I'm proud to have served her for 40 years. But I'm ready to retire. Let the young folks take over the reins.
I see. Any rumors?
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Carry on.
New God Captain already, eh? Alright, well, without another heading, I'm afraid I have to abandon this particular quest line. Right? Oh wait, hold on. I can select previous parts of this? Oh no, it's just a full different. Okay, Imperial Corruption. Yeah. Okay, I'm afraid I can't go any further on this one. Now, here's one thing. I think that if anyone is going to be willing to reward me with, you know, maybe a modest place to live or just a chest to keep some things in, I think perhaps Joffrey at Weynon Priory near Coral might be the person to go and visit. All right, let's head out. You know, let's head out as far as we've traveled so far. No sense in putzing about. Off into the countryside. Oh, my armored old nag. Hello. Let's depart. All right. We are on our way to deliver the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey at Weynon Priory, near the city of Coral. Which means I need to go find Coral. Don't suppose this bandit camp is repopulated since our last encounter. Okay, let's get on the main road over here. Just in case I start finding any bandits, I would prefer to be on a road. Memnite says, I don't know any punk rock artists, but he is one. Post Malone? He does some punk rock, I suppose. It's his big things are I've heard he does not like to be called a rapper. Because he considers his musical pursuits wider than that, which I think is fair, because I mean I've heard him play guitar and I've heard him sing, so certainly fair to desire that it be wider than that. Something seems too quiet. Doesn't it seem just a touch too quiet? Alright, what's close by? This is close by. What are you? Oh. Alright, there's something claiming to be awfully nearby. Or am I a fool? Am I looking just toward Bruma? Tell you what, I'm going to go to this outcropping, and then if it's not here, I'm going to turn around. I found Yellow Tick Cave. Oh! Oh, scamps. Startling as ever. I don't see a need to let me be your problem, shall we say. Now what's this? Fort Ash. Yes, I can already hear someone trying to make their... Who's fighting and where? Let me in at it. Let me at you. Oh! Good heavens. All right. I appear to have arrived a touch late. Well, thank you for melting this fool for me. Oh! Can I stand up to a black bear? It looks like I can. I'm okay. Bracing. Let's see what else Fort Ash has to offer us. It looks like if I attend these stairs, there has occasionally been reward up them. Anything to see? The odd chest? Just some alchemical ingredients. I suppose that's sufficient. Now, what would really pique my interest is if there were any alchemical supplies in here. Not ingredients, but supplies. Nothing significant. Let's hope the top level has a bit more to offer us. I suppose I could charge down below and try to make my fortune there, but... a goblin. Interesting. Some arrows, some silver. To be honest, I'm going to leave the silver here. Now, emeralds and topaz. This I can get behind. My oh my, what has happened here? I'm trying to remember if this game ever had the feature where you could pick up the bodies and just swing them around a little. Was that this game, or am I thinking exclusively of other games? I may have already found all there is to find. This looks interesting. Another chest. Excellent. Only bone meal. Alright. Well, let's see how much this hurts. None at all. Well, that's good, because I truly did not like the idea of having to climb all the way down all those stairs. All searched through? Yes, indeed. Hello? Alright. Off I go. I can't leave my horse behind, though, can I? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with my initial assumption that you were referring to Post Malone, because I think that's really funny. the punk artist Post Malone. This fort is just right on the road, huh? Just no getting around that one. I swear to God, I hear something creeping around. I gotta take it easy out here. I gotta be careful. What's all this? Tiger lily. And who are you? Odil Farm. I have no interest in robbing you. Not at this time of night. I'll rob you in the day. Goodbye. Still on the way to Coral? Yes, indeed. Okay, fantastic. Battlehorn Castle. Oh, I know about Battlehorn Castle. That's actually... I believe that's some DLC business. If I'm not mistaken, this is our destination. I do want to ensure that I've discover the city of Coral first. And we're going to loop around, come back here. Yes, indeed, Weynon Priory. And I believe just a moment or two further, I will have discovered at the very least. I found the crumbling mine. That's certainly not what I was hoping to discover. There we are. The Coral South Gate. Welcome to Coral, everyone. I've arrived in Coral, now to find Joffrey at Weynon Priory. Indeed. Off to the Priory. I do hope Joffrey can offer me some sort of recompense, and, well, that I can convince him I'm here of good authority, and not as a thief and possibly even an assassin. But I must trust. Quite a few interesting options here. Alright. Pardon me, I apologize for the time of night, but are you Joffrey?
What is it? I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Weynon Priory.
I'm looking for Joffrey.
I understand the Fighters Guild...
No, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm looking for Joffrey.
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory House.
I see. Thank you.
Good day.
The Priory House, is that... this here, then? Weynon Lodge? No? Oh? Are you? No. Weynon House. I can hope.
Yes? Can I help you?
My business is private.
Indeed. Another mysterious visitor. Well, go ahead. You know what you're looking for. I'll just go back to my reading.
We shall perhaps have words later. I'm afraid I'm... Letter to mother, eh?
Welcome, good citizen. Take care.
Joffrey. Joffrey. Hello, Joffrey. I come bearing very strange tidings.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
He gave me this. He called it the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings?
Yes.
This cannot be. Let me see it.
Of course.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Indeed.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
The Emperor left with me some final words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
What did he mean when he said, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion"? I've got a pretty good idea that the Prince of Destruction may be Baroness Dagon.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Indeed.
But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us, then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
Could they not be relit?
It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
The emperor asked me to help find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe.
See him, M. Night.
He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. Yes, Kvatch. I cannot believe that the attack on Kvatch is a coincidence. The enemy seem to know all our secrets. You must return to Kvatch at once and rescue Martin if he lives. There is no time to lose. If there's anything you need, please ask. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
I just need somewhere to sit down for a while.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Good God. Well, plenty of heavy armor. All right. Well, I shall indeed help myself. Some potions would be handy. A weak potion of disbelief. All right, I'll take them. How do some of these compare to mine? So this one, 3 attack, 16 weight. Fine steel bow, 2 attack, 8 weight. Okay. I don't think I need any of this. The leather cuirass gives me defensive 3. Let's see. Kvatch cuirass gives me defensive 3. Shield gives me defensive 5. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine here. Boots and greaves, both 1 and 1. Boots give me 1. Greaves give me 2. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I think I'm good with my chainmail. Thief of virtue, eh? Great. I want these things. Alright, so I can't exactly do much else here, can I? Tell me, if I leave something in here, will it be here when I return? Let's test it out with something simple. Some blacksmith's pants. I think that seems entirely appropriate. Right? Blacksmith's pants? Excellent. Okay. So, and for whatever reason, in my head, this ring, one of these rings... Oh, did I get rid of the other ring? Okay. Let me... Oops. I think I just put it in the chest. Yeah, I want to hold on to that one. I actually want to be wearing that one. Ooh! Tried to get me. Tried to get me. I'm going back to Kvatch, am I? Alright. Let me go ahead and put on this ring. There it is. Will this make me less sneaky? I'm certainly not feeling very sneaky with it on. Alright, my blacksmith's pants are in there. That'll be my test. Because I am currently at 242 out of 260. Not great. You know what? I've got... No, I cannot. I absolutely cannot lose this braided tunic, this braided stuff. Something about the storyteller. I gotta know about that, don't I? Yeah, I can't let that go. Plus the defense value of it's enormous. All right, I cannot have that be lost to me.
Hello.
What have I done?
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Thank you. I don't need a horse at the
Very
moment.
good. You are well prepared. But if you should ever find yourself in need of a horse, my offer still stands.
You know what?
Go with Talos's blessings. What can I do?
I'm going to take you up on that horse. Oh.
Weynon Priory is a monastery devoted to the praise and worship of Talos and the 9 divines. Brother Piner, Father Joffrey, and I are members of the Order of Talos. Eranor, a lay brother, tends after the sheep and our little farm.
You know, I should be asking Joffrey about this.
Good day.
Good day to you. Joffrey, I've returned. I've realized I didn't ask nearly enough questions.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Yes, but I must know more about what I'm doing here. Tell me about this amulet that I've retrieved.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
I understand. What assistance can you offer me?
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
They can be trusted then. Very well. What of Baurus?
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
He did. Can the dragon fires not be relit?
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
What do you know about Martin?
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
I knew just from his voice he was important. Dagon. Tell me of Dagon.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
What does he want? And what are the Blades?
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
All right. I leave this here as a test. And hope that when I come back it will still be there, so I know this is a safe place to leave things.
Well met. What can I... Brother Piner is a fine young monk, zealous and energetic. In time, I hope he may add patience and prudence to his list of virtues.
Tell me everything about this place. I was instructed to speak with you.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Eronor. Very well.
Go ahead.
Let's discuss a bit.
Don't. You're wasting your breath. You're good. I'm sorry, but...
Alright, we'll discuss
Good day.
Aeronor later. After I'm a bit better at all this.
What is it, Sarah? What can I do for you? Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Weynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here, in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Okay. Just a
What?
random repair hammer? Or is it special somehow? What of Joffrey?
He'll be sleeping, like anyone with a lick of sense, in the Priory house.
I see.
We'll see. Can't do better than that.
We'll leave it be for now.
Good day.
What is this? This is the Priory itself. I admit not being terribly religious. I don't know what this means. My afflictions have been banished. Some interesting things here. Alright, now, there's a smart way down, and then there's the way that I'm gonna get down. Alright, let me see. See if I can't just... Good. Oh! 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 Ugh. Feeling a bit rough. Let's see if I can use this blacksmith's hammer. Ugh. All right, excellent. Job well done. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm feeling very intimidated by, well, all of this. Is there a bed that I could sleep in, perhaps, Father Joffrey? Not this one. Not this one. Wait. I think that's different. Right? No, okay, that one's definitely red. And I don't think that these are red. Okay, I'm going to fall to sleep here, and then I'm going to pray about it. Alright, it's now midnight. It's time to get a good night's rest. Hopefully I'll be maybe leveled up in the morning? No. That's okay. But I am feeling a lot better.
Your first priority now.
I don't have the heart to tell him that I'm not going to go do that. Alright, blacksmith's pants are still there. It's too intimidating. Let's take one more stab at brother. Never mind. I don't see him. Heck with it. Oh, I do want to know about this though. Weynon Lodge. There is absolutely nobody in here. Ghost town. Alright, off I go. There was some business about some roots that I should like to know a little bit better. Oh. An alchemist I've spoken to has referred me to Sinderion in Skingrad. Apparently he specializes in more botanical aspects of alchemy. I should bring the Nirnroot to him. Skingrad. Now, I've been past Skingrad before, so, I think I'll just travel there quickly. And it'll get me a bit closer to Father Martin. Not that I feel that I'm ready for such a task. It's a lot to get tangled up in, isn't it? Well, welcome to Skingrad.
You're new here in Skingrad?
Yes.
Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapons sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here. Don't give us anything to be suspicious about. Will you, please?
I understand.
I went to the chapel yesterday, but Valandra's was the only one there. I figured I'd come back another time.
I see. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Warning to travelers and citizens of Skingrad. Oh, that's right, I've got a different voice for this. This warning is issued by the decree of the... Oh, no, it was a little bit more 1920s radio. This warning is issued by the decree of Imperial Legion's authority due to recent events in County Skingrad with the beneplicito of our most esteemed and revered Count Janus Hasseldor of Skingrad. Let it be known to citizens and visitors alike that access to the derelict mine and cursed mine is discouraged by the authority of the Legion. Recent murders and disappearances in the lands neighboring these mines have prompted an investigation that concluded the following. The derelict mine, for several years a well-known lair of lesser goblin, is overrun by their greater kin. It is not known from whence these powerful goblin raiders came. It is clear that their intentions are much more aggressive than what we are accustomed from these beasts. All citizens and travelers are advised to avoid the whereabouts of the derelict mine until further notice. The cursed mine, for long an uninhabited cavern, is now suspected to give shelter to a nomadic group of Amazon warriors. Several young male citizens of Skingrad have gone missing in the past weeks. The Imperial Authority suspects that the work of these outlaw and savage female clans is behind their disappearance. Any information regarding the whereabouts of Arbitus, Chingus, and Darthan Shodan should be immediately reported to the members of the Imperial Legion or their local Skingrad militia. We fear what these fine and able men may suffer under the captivity of Amazons. Mercator Hosidus, Steward of Castle Skingrad. I'm sensing a certain tone about these things. No, I can't be caught up in this trap again.
I'm so hungry.
Foul Phagus.
Thank you, kind sir.
Of course. Any rumors?
I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. But who'd want to hurt him?
Everyone since middle school, I'm afraid.
Blessings of
It's a cruel
Akatosh
world.
upon you.
All right. Now, where to go first? A very cozy little town here, I must say. I'm not always a kleptomaniac, but look, I wanna get pretty good at alchemy here. Not that I love having to hang on to a bunch of potions, so frankly, maybe I won't. I think this is gonna be the same thing. Yes. Alright. Archery practice. Interesting. This isn't really a playthrough where I want to be grinding anything in particular.
I'm so hungry.
I swear I just saw you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Of course. Any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
Listen, you must be mistaking me for someone else.
Blessings of Julianus upon ye.
What? Have you heard about Kvatch? They say the Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Yes, I know. What of Skingrad? Tell me about here. I'm new.
What do people do here? In town, shopkeepers, smiths, priests, the usual. Fighters and mages guild.
Those
The rest
seem
are
like good
farmers
options.
or herders. Wines are a Skingrad specialty, and the Surly and Tamika vineyards are famous all over Cyrodiil.
All right.
Have a good day now.
Yes, you too.
What? Sorry, you want me? I'm Shumgro Yarog, the Count's butler.
What if I were to be interested in purchasing a house in town?
I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this?
What of Skingrad?
If it's not one thing, it's another. The Count is very particular about his food and drink. Everything must be just so.
Very well.
Make it quick.
Boy. Really are not fans of me around here, are they? Well, let's begin.
Excellent,
Let's just
excellent.
get you above 50 then.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
All right, later then.
Bye.
Hello, Proteus Spade. Oh, the Fighters Guild. All right, might as well at least sort of get my tie in here. Hey, Proteus Spade, you have found us at a good time. I did go and catch... What? What? I went and got caught up with,
How do you do?
Joffrey. But just in that first bit, and I've decided that this particular character is feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all of this. I figured I'd just offload that amulet, and you know what? We're gonna lay low for a little while. Now I am pursuing. I'm in Skingrad pursuing Nirnroot stuff, but I will say I'm a little worried that my my corrupt Imperial Guard quest has glitched out on me. I'm a little anxious, but I've just come across this, and I figure while I'm here, might as well check it out.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
Well, actually, yes.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
So everywhere but here. Can't I just join?
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral.
Yes. All right. Any rumors?
Vigor the Cautious is responsible for enchanted item recharge at the Mages Guild. Good thing he's cautious. I'd hate to have something go wrong.
Indeed. All right.
Bye.
Well, Proteus Spade, we got to the part where we were supposed to go around to those three and, try to convince them to testify. But once we got two of the three of them to agree to testify, then it wanted me to go back to Jensene's, and when I went to talk to Jensene, she talked about it as if she was just for the first time telling me, okay, I guess I trust you. Here's the deal. There's this corrupt officer,
Yes?
and it stopped giving me additional waypoints. So, yeah, I do not know. And, I can confirm that I've got the unofficial Oblivion patch. Where's it at? Here it is. Unofficial Oblivion patch. Zoop. Got it right there in my inventory.
What is it now?
Oh, that's right. Hold on. You sound familiar. Elsie?
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too.
No, listen, I'm not convinced either.
I saw Ugok Ramogok earlier. At least I think it was her. Perhaps it was her sister. Ask me what I think about chapels, praying, the Nine Divines. Go ahead, ask me.
I don't care.
Well, good. I really don't care either. I just get sick of all the god talk. Might as well pray to rocks and lampposts. Ask... The gods don't do it. Daedra Lords, sure. They exist. They do things. Bad things mostly, but things you can see. The gods, they don't do a damn thing. So why do we build big chapels and sit around and mumble and ask them to save us from this and that? It's stupid. And chapels and priests and folks groveling on their knees, they're stupid too.
I've got a feeling we're going to cross paths again.
Be seeing you.
I understand your concern.
What is it now?
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor.
I'm looking for people who can train me.
Don't be shy. Join us, and do well by doing good.
Well, I'd like to, but unfortunately
Farewell.
I can't do it here. Syntherion Cellar, eh? Very well, I'll take a look.
What brings you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine.
I have indeed. Nernroot.
Yes, this is a genuine Nernroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
I will admit I'm looking for a reason to stay out of town for a while.
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nernroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Well, tell me about it.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew.
I see.
The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nernroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
How so?
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the Dungeon Explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nernroot,
10.
and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nernroot.
Now, surely you don't expect me to take this and just go out and look for one plant.
How goes the search?
Tell me more about Nernroot.
If you need to know more about the Nernroot, read the missive.
I see. Very well. Any scuttlebutt about town?
Harwin has really got a thing for goblins. I think she and Armals keep a running tally of who has killed more.
I see.
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Be careful in Shade Leaf Copse. No telling what else resides there besides the Nernroot.
Yes, I know. Got a pretty good idea. It's not going to be pretty.
Hello. Oh. A sweet roll? But of course. Salmo is famous for his sweet rolls. One taste, and you are in heaven. On top of the world, yes? Anvil is all in an uproar. I could never leave Skingrad. All my good friends here would die without my sweet rolls. The rest of the world must suffer as best it can without me.
The poor beasts.
Be seeing you.
Oh.
All right. A missive. Is there a version of this where it sorts by how recently I've acquired it? Wait a second. How long has that been minimized? Okay, let's see. Fundaments of Alchemy, where is it? Oh, good grief. Proteus Spade, I'm enjoying Skingrad so far. Now, what changes about Skingrad as the game goes on, I do not remember. What's this about? No, that's not it. Here it is. This brings me to my next subject, the glowing root known as Nirnroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled shoots, as they are rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of noted Imperial herbalist Shivius Regalium, the Nirnroot once flourished and could be found all over the country, but he suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of 1E 668 catastrophically affected plant life, Shivius feels that the Nirnroot's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year. Whereas other plants tend to find a way, the Nirnroot's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. While this may or may not be the case, it is certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nirnroot are declining as years pass. The most perplexing facet of Shivius' studies is his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nirnroot of today has a soft bluish or blue-white glow. Unfortunately, since not many of the studies of Nirnroot were performed from Shivius' day until now, it's unknown when or why this occurred. What I'm proposing today is that Nirnroot, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the more obvious facets of today's Nirnroot supports this theory. The fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have 2 signed depositions by persons claiming that they sighted the Nirnroot in deep caves. Not once in Shivius' copious notes is a subterranean Nirnroot mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Shivius' own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nirnroot in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high enough level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Shivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nirnroot. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change to the very makeup of the Nirnroot. Although very little ash from that dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Wardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant to that magnitude. However, a rare occurrence of what's known as ash salt in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. I feel this magic, meshed with the Nirnroot's inherent magic, caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. To surmise, my 2 proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive and therefore used a byproduct of its destructor to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirnroot has accomplished in a relatively short amount of time what would take other species millions of years to complete. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The Nirnroot is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I've outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please, seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late, and the Nirnroot becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. Interesting. Proteus says, it's so benign yet creepy. Are you talking about the layout of Skingrad, which you've mentioned? Oh boy. Oh boy.
How goes it?
Oh boy. Somebody running, huh? That virtually always means they're trying to get at me. You leave me be. Hey, you leave me be. No. You leave me be. Very well. What do you want?
Over here! We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
I see. At midnight, eh? Well, how far off is my mission? Not terribly. Let's see, I think Grey Rock Cave will be the closest place to my desired destination. What time is it now? 1:47 p.m. Perhaps I can do a bit of traveling and then dodge back here at midnight. Find out a bit. Oh, it's only taken me an hour to get here. Alright. Horse, I leave you behind. Courier 6. Question. Am I remembering a different game, or have I simply not found the right books? I had thought that there was an element in Oblivion wherein if you found certain books and you read them, I don't remember if you had to just open them up or flip all the way through to the last page. But I thought there were certain books that would raise your stats or certain skills. Also, can you tell me perhaps why I never hear any combat music? That, I think, has been true since the first time I opened up this game. Just haven't found right skill books yet? Okay. Copy that. It's good to know. Still heading in the right direction, aren't I? Yeah. The green icon means I'm hunting for an item rather than a door. Or I should say, there's no door in between me and what I'm hunting for. Immortal Blood was a skill book. Did I gain the skill from it and forget about it, or did I not read far enough? Aha. Gained it by opening. Fantastic. Alright. Multiple specimen of Nirnroot. Oof. A third one. I'm in luck. They do hum ever so softly, don't they? Is there anything else to find here? Outside Vilverin. Vilverin? Vilverin, I do not remember. Was that the very first ruin that I found? Ooh, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the very first... Was that a plant I just saw, or was somebody chasing after me? Okay. What now? I mean, I've certainly done my diligence, I would think, in hunting for Nirnroot. It only grows on the banks of the water. I know it's a little sad because so much of the music is so great in this. Any additional water to find here? Actually, ooh, what happens if I... Anything else interesting down here? This might be a goose chase, but... Okay, I'm pretty sure that the next phase of this mission is simply to, you know, wander around, and when I see water, check along the banks. See, I can tell by the fact that the music has stopped completely that I'm waiting on somebody to come show up. I may just have to make sure all my files are properly loaded in. I don't know what the deal would be. Okay. Well, there's not a lot of sense. Oh, that's right. What time is it? 4 p.m. Okay, let's go talk about Paranoia. Head on back to Skingrad. And then, of course, there is the issue of, oh, what was it? What was it? The Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. I would love to know more about both of those. Summit Mist Manor. Ooh, wait a second. Hold on. I want to say I remember something about that, too. Wait. Okay, I've got a heading. Alright. Head over here and take a right. Okay. Rosethorn Hall. This I definitely remember. Oh, Rosethorn Hall. It is quite memorable. Alright, the sun's going down. I suppose I'll meet you back here for this. Is this it? Yes, it is. Alright, now. Shh. Let's wait for a bit.
Ah, you came! You're sure you weren't followed?
No.
Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me.
Listen, Glathia.
Well, yes. I need you to do something for me.
Now, hold on.
I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you?
I need...
Lots of gold.
Gold.
Here's my problem. I'm being followed. Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me?
I will. You remind me of someone. Someone I care about.
Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well. Did I say that already? Let's start with Bernadette Penniless. Be outside my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here again tomorrow night. Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me.
I see.
Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Oh, Glathia.
There's so much I could tell you. So many secrets. But then you'd be in danger too. It's best if we're not seen talking.
I see.
I'm listening. Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
Of course. Alright. Listen, we're going to do some verification here, and then... Glarthair, I want you to trust me so that I can help you. Alright, 6 a.m. I don't suppose I've got much better to do I? I suppose that makes this your house, eh? Yes, it does. Good night, Glarthair. 6 a.m. Should get me to 5:45.
No time to talk.
Good day.
Yeah, Proteus Spade. Those were absolutely my favorite quest lines in Oblivion. I really enjoyed doing those. I was very much about being a sneaky guy. And frankly, I think a lot of that was simply because I was not, as a real-life human, particularly stealthy. But, you know, my big aspirations were always the James Bond sort. You know, not terribly... There were times when I fancied myself a bit of an athlete, but mostly it was simply, I think it was kind of more related to my dad having that in mind for me. Are you Bernadette? Okay,
Greetings.
What just happened? Okay, good. Who are you? You creepy goon. Hey, who are you?
I'm Valandra Sabur, Primate of Julianus. You may address me as Your Eminence.
Your Eminence the Primate. Have you met Glarthair?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Very well. Any rumors?
People are subdued, troubled. A crisis like this tests the people's faith.
Agreed.
A primate has better things to do than provide tourist information. Beggars have plenty of time on their hands. I'm sure you'll have much in common. You too.
Skingrad is a very pretty place, but not a very welcoming place. Get up. Get up. Proteus Spade says, Rosethorn doesn't ring a bell for me, but Summit Mist is infamous. And yes, Proteus Spade, and just remind me, Summit Mist is indeed, there is a, I guess the best analogy would be Clue. Am I correct about that comparison? Do I have the right house? But then Rosethorn Hall is a place that is available for purchase, and it is like absolutely the most beautiful spot in Oblivion, as far as my memory serves. Then again, of course, back when I was looking into that, I wasn't doing a lot with any of the DLC, and so I think there were additional spots that were very cool, very interesting places to take up residence. But Rosethorn Hall, you could buy that and set it up there, and I think if I remember correctly, you could have like companions that might live with you, that kind of stuff. Now, for the sake of a playthrough like this, I have to figure out if it is prudent for me to continue quest lines like this, wherein I'm just supposed to watch someone, see me? Sorry. Am I spotted? Oh, I'm super spotted. Hey, could you not though? What if I were to just hop in right here? Does anyone see me? I think I'm pretty well spotted here. These folk are gonna have to be careful, otherwise I'm gonna start. Pretty Spade says, I find stalking people engaging, but it's hard to say if it's engaging to watch or not. Probably depends on the person. Yes, indeed. I guess I'm just gonna have to be a more engaging guy. A more engaging streamer to make up for it. Because I have my suspicions.
Hello.
But I also don't wanna abandon this, you know? Keep an eye out. I'll have to think of stories to tell. So I've been trying to think of like a conceit to go along with this character. Like, who is Shaman, the character? And I think there's definitely, I can use this as a prime opportunity to practice my sneakery. Do I have to be like in their line of sight or just near them? Oh, did you disappear? Where'd you go? C. Thump says you can just meet Glarthier again and choose what to tell him. Well, but I gotta know, don't I? I have to know if she's in on something terrible. Because what if she is? Ugh, it's 8 a.m. We don't need to follow her all day, do we? I mean, if she goes back home here, I'm probably just gonna... Nope, she's not headed home. Where are you going? I'm very spotted. Who's looking at me? Oh, hello.
Yes.
But my conceit for this character, I think, is going to run along the lines of... I think this character, frankly, got arrested for the exploits of my previous characters, who were all, let's see. I mean, First Stops, Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, always. Which is not to say I'm not going to end up there this time. I will say Dark Brotherhood probably isn't as high on my list this time as it was in the past. I'd be curious to hear what y'all think are the most interesting quest lines in the game. As I follow Bernadette Peters. This is the first time I've seen a ram in this game, I think. In this playthrough, at least. Okay, well, if she just heads clean on out here into the boonies... What are we doing? Do you think she's noticed me yet? Do you guys think she knows that I'm here? Pretty Spade says Thieves Guild is my favorite. Excellent. Because I can jump in on the Thieves Guild. Alright.
What, you thief! You won't get away with this.
Oop! Oop! I did an oops. I did an oops. I'm not sneaky enough for that yet. Okay. All right. You know what? I think if you're just heading out there into the fields, right? Nothing to see out here. Well, who's this then? Oh my God!
I'm a fair-handed
I'm an
grape
idiot.
suppose. Shamir, grower and trainer. But I suspect you want to shoot, not grow grapes. Am I right?
I want to shoot grapes? Excuse me?
Knowledge is power.
A marksman. You know, not today, but I'm curious.
Earthor is causing trouble at the Mages Guild again. Seems his experiments are always blowing up. Riemann Broder. He works Surly's vineyard. I work Tamika's vineyard. Riemann spent 20 years in the Legion, and he's an advanced marksman trainer.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think I am going to hit up the Thieves Guild, which I don't think I've ever done in the past. Now, what was this that I just spotted way up the hill over here? Because something looked crazy over the corner. Right up there. It may have just been the door. I also could be mistaken because, man, it's been a long time, but I want to say I pretty much stuck to Thieves Guild. Like, I think I may have mentioned down here, but I know not everyone has caught everything. That is totally fine. Why do I have a feeling it's going to cause me trouble? Have you considered not doing it? You have, and you decided against, eh?
Why?
Oh dear. Thieves Guild is the best writing in the game. I will let you know. I went ahead and have got my appointment with the Grey Fox all lined up as of earlier in this session. So, good news on that front. Oop, that's still not it. Oh boy. Pardon me?
What can I do for you?
Pilgrim of Mara.
Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground. You see. What?
Alright, Sam Gamgee. Goth Sam Gamgee, tell me a bit more.
People are subdued, troubled. A crisis like this tests the people's faith.
Yes, I suppose so.
Be seen.
I take it there's a shrine somewhere out this direction. I'm not going to go find it. Hello, Imp. I see you out there.
What do you want? There's much I can show you.
In athletics. Apprentice training in athletics. Is it just me, or are there a lot more trainers around here than I remember? Is that something that they added with some of these mods, or no? All right, she tends the fields. That's what I have to report for you. Oh, what's this business? What? What just happened? What? Time out. Has it always been part of the game? German fall on my face. I just tripped. I was just jumping around. Suddenly I went into third person way back and it just dumped me on my face.
Come on, join the Fighters Guild.
Oh, God.
Don't bring up religion around Else God-hater. The whole West Weald is pretty good goblin hunting country. They're thick here in Kolovia, along the Valenwood and elsewhere borders.
Yikes. Goblin hunting, huh?
Try the big goblin den called Derelict Mine, out east along the Gold Road.
Aye.
Farewell.
It's you. Hi.
Fell on my ass.
My children are starving. Please.
Okay. I'm gonna head to the meeting place and let him know what his friend was all about. I have not headed straight through the center of town yet, so let's get on through here, huh? Westfield Inn. Lots of reinforced doors around here. Seedy, hello.
Morning.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Still heading in the right direction? No, need to swing left. Swing left, sweet chariots. I just took a header for absolutely no reason. Please tell me that I can Skyrim my way up here. Yes, I know this is Oblivion, but I think we can agree this is Skyrimming. Skyrim jumps? I would love to not call it Skyrimming. I'd love to not call it that. Is there a... Can I not... Could I just... Ugh. Devilry. Okay. Can I just fast travel over here? No? Cool. Cool. Alright, let me head on back up here. This is good. This is good. Go ahead and take a left at the fork. This is what y'all wanted to see, right? It's just me doing Garmin Simulator. Jesus God. Alright. Back around to the rear of the chapel. Alright. Shh. Midnight. Oops. Midnight. We gotta find out if Gleithier is right, don't we? What if he really is being pursued? That's all I'm saying.
So, you saw Bernadette Pennant, did you?
Gleithier.
She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
No.
Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me.
Not today. What about that reward?
Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
What else?
Tutius Sextius. Do you know him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
Yes, Tutius Sextius, of course.
He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge. Alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
There are lots of reasons that could be.
I still can hardly believe she wasn't watching me.
All right. No. Hey, chat, I'm going to ask y'all a question right here.
Catch you following him. He's much more dangerous than he looks.
I'm going to ask y'all point blank, chat. I want you to tell me. Obviously, this seems like a pretty good way to make some money. Here's the question. Is this an endless supply of follow missions that never come out to anything? I only want a yes or no to this question. Is this just a series of follow missions amounting to nothing further than that? Not endless, says Proteus Spade. All right. Okay. Let's see. A role-playing quest, you say? Yeah, so, okay. That brings me back to what I was talking about before. This playthrough is a playthrough of... I think an attempt at reform. Now, I will probably... There is a great possibility that I could get tempted back into my old life. All right, that is distinctly possible. But I used to be all wrapped up in the Dark Brotherhood, and I had to get out. That's what got me. That's what got me caught. That's what got me put in prison. That's what got me sent to the gaol. Oh, I see. Let's just have a chat, shall we? I am the knight.
You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius, my people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends.
Interesting. Any rumors you'd care to tell me about the place?
Anvil is all in an uproar.
As I've heard it. What of Skingrad?
Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common. What could we possibly talk about?
Glarthir?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarthir. Oh, wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city?
There's a wood elf.
Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the low gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why. Yeah.
There is a certain amount of strangeness about the fellow, isn't there? Perhaps we should find out more about our fine friend. Rosethorn. Rosethorn, I'll be back for you. No, that was part of my old life. I need to live quieter. More peaceful than I did before. Where the heck is, let's see. I mean, Mage's Guild I definitely want to check out while I'm here. I think I did head across the way here. You must be, here we go. Glarthir's house. I am curious about Glarthir's place, but while I'm down at this end of town, let's go see what the Mage's Guild has to offer. Tell me, can I join here, or am I walking off to some other godforsaken city?
Questions? What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or you just practicing your Cyrodiilic?
Interesting. What can you train me in?
Good that you want to get better.
Not immediately. What spells do you have on offer?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Anything in illusion magic? Anything simple in illusion magic? What do you know of Glarthir?
Some words should be shared only by friends.
I'd like to join the Mages Guild.
Adriana can make you a member of the guild if you can convince her to take her nose out of whatever book she's reading.
All right.
I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice.
Interesting.
It's a town like any other. Well, go outside and there's the mountains and wines and sheep. Here in town, though, nothing special.
Yes, altogether benign.
Be seeing you.
As I continue
Go ahead,
to hear.
Please.
You know, let's not talk at the moment. I have a feeling that once I find your boss, might be a bit better friends. Where might I find this woman you spoke of? Hmm? Is there a basement to this place?
It's you.
What? Adriana can make you a...
Where is Adriana?
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
I'm just curious about him.
Fine. Play it that way. Let me give you some friendly advice. Glarther is crazy. Maybe harmless crazy, maybe not. Don't get involved with him. If he asks you to do anything strange, you come see me first.
Of course.
Got it? Or any of the town guard. Let us handle it.
Of course, yes. Of course. Why would I try to handle such a thing on my own?
How can I help you?
If there's one group of people I trust, it's law enforcement. I'm not even playing a Khajiit this time. I used to play a lot of Khajiits. Alright. Look. There is one
Greetings,
suspect
Lord.
we should probably clear first, eh? Alright. Now, let's hope we don't get caught. Whew, very hard, huh? Got 36 lockpicks. I'm decent at this, though. Damn it! Damn it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! He's panicking a little. I am just melting through my lockpicks here. No! That was my own fault! See, I'm in trouble now. Now I'm panicking. No! God! At this point, yeah, I'm just melting down. I'm having a meltdown. It's no good. Yes! Watch me get caught immediately. Okay. Alright, shh. 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 I need evidence of this man's craziness. Okay, on Morrowind. Okay. Nothing terribly suspicious yet. Okay. Oh, this is probably not the last lock he's got in between me and what I seek, is it? Is he home? No, okay. Scales? There are a lot of locks in here, gang. A lot of them are pretty darn tough. I think I'm gonna be out of stuff before I manage to get in there. The basket? No, nothing in there. Okay, let me see. Average. Here's a chest. I think we're okay. What about up here? Oh, he's not up here, is he? Okay. Yep, sleeps with the battle axe by his side. Makes sense. Okay. Good lord. The one that needs a key. That'll be the one, won't it? That'll be the one right there. I mean, there's nothing in there. It's an inanimate object, my friend. Okay. Well, I can see about the basement. I've only got 12 picks left, which is pretty tough. There are a lot of very difficult locks around here. And I'm guessing it doesn't matter how many lockpicks we've got. It's going to be that one that needs a key. It's going to have evidence if there's evidence to be found. Because, yeah, I kind of doubt we've got much to find down here. Oh, hold on. Okay. Observation of David Surly. Watch him from my upstairs windows. He pretends to work, but I can tell he's really watching my house. Spent several hours whispering to his brother. Could Gaston be involved as well? Tyrdas followed him to his vineyard. Don't think he saw me. Went off by himself once. Could have been burying secret evidence. Note, go back tonight and search for this. Could be the break I need to finally find the truth. Midas, too sick to go out today, but noticed him staring at my window. Tyrdas searched the vineyard tonight. Found nothing, but the ground had clearly been disturbed. He must have learned I was spying on him and removed it. Need to find someone from out of town to help me. My movements are too closely watched. Fredas, David watched my house again. Doesn't even try to hide it anymore. They are becoming more brazen now. Think I'm as good as caught in their net. Must strike back before it's too late. But are desperate measures called for yet? Do I have enough proof to justify acting? Okay. Tudius Sextus. My new friend's loyalties lie. Okay. Okay. Marukati selectives, most likely ruthless and secretive. I've undoubtedly earned their enmity by my vigilance numerous times. Could be the Blades, supposedly the Guardians of the Empire. Question, do they know that I know their dark secret? Everything hinges on that. Mythic Dawn. Need to learn more about them. Obscure hints from various sources suggest they could be the most dangerous of the three. Question, why do they want me dead? Okay, now does this mean that the final people on the list are perhaps... Hold on. There's this one, and then there's... Oops. Damn it. Are these both the same note? There we go. Okay, well, it looks like I don't have a lot more people to track down, I guess. Let me go ahead and drop this in here, just in case I get caught with it, because I don't remember precisely how getting caught with stuff works. Here we go. I remember being able to, like, hold on to stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's that old Z key coming in handy. Okay, and then the last one was David. David Surly. All right, well, off I go. Let's head back. I think we're gonna head back. We're gonna try and complete this next bit out tonight, if I can. I do have to hurry though. I'm running way up on the time that I've allotted for this. What is that? I thought it was a trapdoor. No dice. All right. 9:30 a.m. Okay, so I've got like 14 hours to wait. Ooh. Okay.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
He's not watching you.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe.
And the reward?
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. Well, we shall see. I do have one more name for you. Do you know David Surly? Yes, of the famous Surly Vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy! He watches my house constantly. You'll see. He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you. I was sure he was part of the conspiracy. Sure of it. I guess it just goes to show... Well, we'll see what it goes to show, won't we? The Surly house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
All right.
We'll see. Please, remarkable. You're good. Be careful. David Surly is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching him.
Very well. Listen, I've got to try something. Wait, hold on. I don't know if this has any effect on me, but let me perhaps cast some things. Okay, I want to remove my special light ring, because I've got a feeling it's giving me away. Not that my oops, I just went ahead and dropped that sucker. Okay. Now, is there anything else I should observe to try and sneak up on this dude and take the key that I'm sure he's carrying with him? And hopefully find out whatever his plans might be. Alright, let's see about this. Some Night-Eye. Potion of Light Healing, Night-Eye, Sorcery, Frost Shield. No. Alright, here we go. Is it because I'm wearing chainmail? I don't know about y'all, but I felt like I was a lot sneakier than this once upon a day. One last chance. Okay. Did I get it? Oh my god, I got it. I got it. Right? He doesn't suspect me? Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's the key that I need. He does have some lockpicks, which seems interesting to me. Alright, into the backyards. Surly Brothers' house, okay. Can I just go ahead and... Good God. There we go. Do you think he'll wonder why I'm naked? Will he be asleep? He should be, right? Well, let's save and find out. There a nice quick save at it. Oh my god! Wait for him to go to sleep. nonsense. Also, am I quieter if I walk slower like this? Are you in bed? He is in bed. Shh. Okay. I have a key. Oh, don't be a right bastard about this. Come on now. Do I not have the right key? Is that what's going on? Is this just the key to his house that I've got? Because that's pretty whack. Clarthier. If you thought the stuff was bad before. Okay, let's see. Elaborate chest? What does all this mean? This lock is beyond my capabilities. Great. Clarthier. This ain't happening. There he chokes. There he chokes again. Okay. Just gotta. Come on, Stella. Get your groove back. I gotta find out. 10 commands, 9 divines? That doesn't seem helpful to me. No, I'm putting that back. I'm not a crook. Where is it? 10 commands, 9 divines. Oh god. Here it is. He's got all these crazy locks on stuff. Wait, there are second layers of drawers and things? Oh, God. Oh, God in heaven. Am I gonna find this around any place? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus H. Macy, he moved. Cannot wait while trespassing. I just want to know what time it is. Oh, I am naked. Did forget about that. Okay, it's 1 a.m. I feel like I should take this for his safety. Then again, he might be right about this. You know? Hi, Clover. You are, as ever, a very spooky baby. Yeah? What are you screaming about? Huh? What's wrong? You don't know? This I can just cast my little spells on. Okay. Again, not much in here. Except for stuff beyond my capabilities. Alright, I may have done all that there is to be done. I'm a real good sneaky boy. I'll tell you all that much. right now. Is there a key around here anywhere? Alright, there's no key around here, is there? Wait. Wait. His notes are gone. Oh. Wrong table. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh boy. It is Sander. It's quite late here, but I have mentioned in the past this is I keep late hours. I keep very late hours. Do I hear someone walking around up there? Oh, criminy Jimbus, I think I do. Give me the door. Okay. All right. Let me get my clothes back on. I don't remember if those affect my sneakiness. I suppose I'll just have to assume that they did. But yeah, Sander. Also, I am not doing Sherlock Holmes tomorrow until 2 p.m. And so I will have time. Okay, so I'm hoping I can complete this one mission tonight. It looks like this is the last bit of it. Let's see.